If you thought July's heat was record-breaking, you were right. Last month is now the hottest month on record for the planet. That's according to the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Program. They analyze temperature data from around the globe with data going back to the 1880s. Experts say this July was slightly hotter than July in 2016, which held the previous record. And still in August, all this week, we are seeing those triple-digit temperatures. Another sad story out of California. A toddler died in San Diego on Monday after she was left in her mother's car. The woman called 911 just after noon, saying she had just woken up from a nap and couldn't find her 2-year-old. A short time later, the woman called back and said she found her child in the car and that she wasn't breathing. Emergency responders were not able to revive the child. Authorities haven't said whether there will be criminal charges in connection with the girl's death. A man in Albuquerque, New Mexico decided to take matters into his own hands when he saw a dog locked inside a hot car. He broke open the car window to rescue the dog. As Rebecca Adkins reports, the man says he's glad he took action.
Shattered glass goes everywhere as a man breaks out a car window with a crowbar to save a dog.
It's over 90 degrees outside and a dog is in a hot car sitting for 30 minutes.
It was pawing at the window. It was trying to dig its way out of the car.
Gerasimos Clonis is the man in the video. He and his girlfriend were having lunch at the Little Anita's on Manal and University yesterday when they found the dog struggling.
And there was a vehicle parked right next to me, and what got my attention was I heard a dog crying.
After a few minutes passed with no sign of the owner, they called 911.
We didn't feel comfortable waiting too long because every minute counts. That dog was not happy.
They waited another 10 minutes for help to arrive.
And that's when I decided, I can't wait anymore. The animal was suffering too much.
So he took the dog out himself and confronted the owner.
Is this your dog? He was not having a good time in the car. I didn't want to break that guy's window, but at the same time, I also didn't want to see a dog die.
The dog couldn't stop drinking water.
It takes very, very little time for temperatures to get up to 120, 130 degrees inside that vehicle.
Animal welfare showed up to deal with the owner, who they cited for animal cruelty. Clonis says it's the action they took that makes him believe he did the right thing.
Inaction could be the difference between life and death.
And the owner could face up to $500 fine and up to 90 days in jail. Albuquerque police say it's absolutely legal to their city to break a car window if a baby or a dog is in distress. Another reminder to beat the heat, check the back seat. It just takes seconds to minutes for someone to die inside a hot car. So if you see a child or a dog, please call 911 or even someone who's elderly being stuck in the car. And now changing gears, depending on where you live, using an electric fan to beat the summer heat might not be a great idea. A group of scientists in Australia looked at how fans affected the human body both in dry and humid climates. They looked at the vital signs of 12 people using fans in both types of heat. They found that fans don't really cool people down in hot, dry weather. Researchers say that fans speed up how fast sweat evaporates from your skin, making it harder for your body to fight the heat. If you are in humid areas, though, you're in luck. Sweat doesn't evaporate as easily in humid air and can make using a fan more effective.